Hello class, my name is Ricardo Herrera. I'm doing my speech on the experiences that I've learned throughout my life. I chose this particular experience because I feel like I've grown from it a lot. It taught me a very valuable lesson, which is never to give up, never listen to what people say, because you never know where life is going to take you. When I was in high school, in the middle of band class, my band director told me that I would never become drum major in front of my entire band. So, because I didn't know my skills. So that kind of discouraged me, especially coming from your band director and telling you in front of all your friends and peers. But at the same time, that day, it also made me grow. It was an experience that taught me that some people will have little faith in you, but some of my friends actually came up to me after work after class and told me, "Don't get discouraged, don't give up. You have the talent, you have the potential, and you have what it takes to become drum major." So 2 years later, my junior year, I decided to try out for drum major. I did go through the entire process. I did learn my scales. And to my surprise, I became the third male drum major in my school's history, the third from my middle school, and the first tuba player to become drum major for my high school. So that year, along with my other drum major, Rhiannon, we took the band the farthest it's ever gone at an area competition. And after I graduated in 2010, in December of 10, the San Antonio Symphony also invited me to guest conduct them, which was one of the highest honors that can be given. I was reached out by my friend, by the resident conductor of the San Antonio Symphony at that time, and he invited me to come guest conduct the San Antonio Symphony. So I did, and of course that was a boost to my ego having been told you will never make it somewhere and be able to guest conduct one of the biggest metropolitan symphonies that there is in today was just awesome. And later in summer of 2011, the president of the San Antonio Symphony and the president of the San Antonio Opera invited me to a private rehearsal of a world-renowned tenor, Placido Domingo, where I got to meet him and got to see him conduct and, kind of talked a little bit about my career and where it's going to take me. And in winter, in last year, I also had the privilege and honor to work with one of the greatest journalists that I have ever met at UHV. She opened a lot of doors for me and also gave me a lot of courage to believe in myself. With her help, I was able to guest interview one of my favorite authors. I was able to interview Sebastian Long-Lessing, who is now the musical director of the San Antonio Symphony, and one of the greatest living conductors in the world, Maestra Alondra de la Parra. So, a freshman who was told he would never become drum major opened doors for himself. And that's an experience that we obviously you will never forget. So what I urge all of y'all, I guess, is be yourself, follow your dreams, be who you want to be, follow your heart. Don't listen to what other people have to tell you. And one day at work, I read a tweet, and it goes something like this by another great, Walt Disney. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Stay hungry, like Steve Jobs once said. Follow your dreams. Do what you want to do in life, and don't let anyone dictate what you can and cannot do.